Hey there, I'm Jeff with CreditCards.com. Today we're doing a review of the Bank of America Premium Rewards credit card. We'll talk about the main pros and cons of this card, and we'll do a final verdict towards the end of the video for you. And just so you know, while I think you're gonna find the video really helpful, we do have a full review of this card and all the other Bank of America credit cards on our website. I'll link a bunch of that information for you down below in the description. The fact of the matter is, once I publish a video, I can't come back and change it. So if something changes, whether it's the sign-up bonus or the terms, there's really nothing I can do about this video. So all the information is accurate as of when I'm filming, but who knows? It may change in the future. I don't know when you're watching today's video. So check out everything in the description. Like I said, you'll be able to see current sign-up bonus and all of that. Now, as for the sign-up bonus as of now, it's 50,000 bonus points when you spend $3,000 on the card in the first 90 days of account opening. That's about a 17% return on spend, depending on how you value the points. They're usually about 1 cent per point. Again, that definitely may change in the future. And you might also want to try out the card match tool on our website. It's totally free to use. I'll link it down below in the description. That way you can see if you have any pre-qualified offers or anything special for you. Now, in terms of how we're going to break down this review, we're going to start by talking about the rewards that the card earns and Bank of America's preferred rewards program, because that's really interesting and it's something unique about Bank of America. Then we'll cover the redemption options for your rewards. We'll talk about perks, terms, and fees. And then at the end, we'll cover our final verdict. Now, we'll also compare it to some other similar cards along the way. So hopefully you enjoy the video and you realize how much time we put into our content and we earn your thumbs up and you become a subscriber to our channel. So now let's kick it off by talking about the rewards. They're pretty simple with this card, but as you'll see in a second, the Bank of America preferred reward system makes things a lot more interesting for this card and a lot more compelling. But for the general public, if you were to go out and sign up for this card right now, it earns 2 points per dollar in a travel category, which includes things like airlines, hotels, timeshares, buses, taxis, even parking in many cases. And then you also earn 2 points per dollar on dining purchases, which includes restaurants, fast food, bars, and taverns. And then beyond those two categories, you have a catch-all, which is 1.5 points per dollar on all other purchases. Now, to be honest with you, those rewards are just okay. I mean, they're in line with what you'll see with the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card and the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, which are kind of two comparable credit cards. Although there is a case to be made with those two cards that they offer a higher return since you can actually transfer your points to travel partners, whereas that's not the case with Bank of America. Now, I'll link those other two cards in the description for you, as well as our guide to the best travel cards. You can check that out. But when it comes to Bank of America, it's generally accepted that 1 point equals 1 cent. So if you're earning 2 points per dollar, you're really getting basically 2% back. But like I said before, what makes this card and other Bank of America cards so compelling is the preferred reward system, which not many people know about. It's basically a 3-tiered system that compensates you for your loyalty to Bank of America. So they've got the gold, the platinum, and the platinum honors, and there's a different cash threshold for each one of them. So you have to have a certain amount of money for the gold, for the platinum honors, and then you get a bonus on your credit card rewards for being a part of that system, depending on where you sit between gold, platinum, and platinum honors. So the gold tier, you get a 25% bonus, the platinum tier is 50%, and the platinum honors is 75%. So let's just say you do have the premium rewards credit card and you're in the platinum honors tier, so you're getting the 75% boost. Your 2 points per dollar for travel and for dining purchases goes to 3.5 points per dollar, and your catch-all category of 1.5 points per dollar goes to 2.6 points per dollar. So all this is to say that the rewards are just okay, but there is a scenario where this card is pretty much a no-brainer. I mean, 2.6 points per dollar, or basically 2.6% cash back, is pretty much unheard of for general purchases, and 3.5 points per dollar, or 3.5% cash back, is pretty good for dining and travel purchases. Now, we've done a full guide on the preferred reward system from Bank of America. You can look that over. I'll link that down below in the description. I think that'll give you more context as to some of the big advantages of going with Bank of America. Now let's move over to the redemption options. The main ways to redeem your points are obviously cash back. You can do statement credit, direct deposit. You can also book travel via Bank of America's travel portal. And then you can get gift cards. So you can get gift cards at popular merchants like Amazon, Starbucks, Whole Foods, stuff like that. Next, I want to move over to some of the main fees and credits that come with the card, obviously starting with the fact that it has a $95 annual fee. Now, usually I do not like cards that have a $95 annual fee or any annual fee for that matter, because I think it sort of directly eats into the cash back or the rewards that you earn. But with this card in particular, I think it's less of a concern for two reasons. The first is that it comes with a TSA Pre/Global Entry credit that's up to $100, and that's once every 4 years. So you should always do Global Entry because that includes TSA Pre. That's $100. So just the mental math for me, I kind of assign $25 per year of value to that credit. So you spend the money on the card, and then you see the credit show up later. In addition to the TSA Pre and Global Entry credit, you have a $100 per year airline incidental credit. And that applies to things like baggage fees, in-flight entertainment, onboard food and drinks, and more. And that credit has been known to work for several major airlines. So we'll put them on the screen here. This is not an official list. I could not find an official list from Bank of America, but I've read about in the past that these are known to work, these airlines. However, there are certain airlines that are specifically excluded from the credit, and those would be Sun Country, Spirit, and Allegiant Air. With Bank of America, it applies to a fairly broad list of US carriers. So let's say you're spending money, you spend $35 on baggage fees at United 1 week, then a couple of weeks later you fly Southwest, then you can also charge those baggage fees to the card and you'll see the incidental airline credit show up as well. So it applies to a fairly broad list of US carriers. We have more information about this on our website. I can link that down below in the description for you. In my mind, I consider this to be worth $100 per year, full credit, because it applies to so many different carriers. I think it's relatively easy to use. But beyond the credits, the premium reward card comes with plenty of other perks and benefits that I think you should look into. In particular, it doesn't charge any foreign transaction fees, which is great. And it's a Visa, so it's accepted almost everywhere. But they have plenty of other protections and stuff that you'll want to learn about. Frankly, there's too many of them for me to list off right now in the video, and they may change in the future. So it's best that you check out our full review. We have them all spelled out there. Again, that's linked down below in the description. So that's basically it with the Bank of America Premium Rewards credit card. I see it as being very similar to the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Capital One Venture card, the cards I mentioned earlier. Like anything, it has its pros, it has its cons. It's not perfect, but I think if you are somebody that travels at least a few times a year and you are a Preferred Rewards member, it makes a lot of sense. But if you're not a Preferred Rewards member, I think the decision becomes a lot more difficult. There are a lot of cards in this mid-range travel credit card category, cards that have around $100 annual fee. They are really competitive and there are a lot of good cards to look over. I'll link some other ones for you down below in the description. For instance, Chase, they have travel partners. The Chase Sapphire Preferred card might be something you want to look into because you can transfer your points to those travel partners and hopefully get more than 1 cent per point. Also the Citi Premier card, they have some really nice earnings tiers, comes with a lot of benefits, and they also have travel partners. So maybe you want to look into that card. But if you want a travel credit card and you're mostly concerned with offsetting that annual fee, I'd argue that it's actually easiest with the Bank of America Premium Rewards credit card. That is, if you're looking for a credit card that has a recurring annual credit that you can count on year after year, not just a temporary credit that may go away in the future and you have no idea if it's coming back. I also like the fact that it earns 1.5 points per dollar on all general purchases, not 1 point per dollar, as you'll see with a lot of other credit cards. So look, I don't think the answer is easy. I think it comes down to the person. There are some people where it is an absolute slam dunk, and other people where they might take a pass. So again, there's a lot more resources for you down below in the description. I hope you found the video helpful, and hopefully we earned your thumbs up, and you're now a subscriber to the channel. Have a great day.